update on the layout. I've got some more roadbed put down. I think from the last update I've put a runaround track running through here that comes around from the turntable. We'll go back into the yard and then I'll be able to go back into the lead. I've got some more of the buildings got to put together and laid out the way they want them. This area up in here of the yard, I'm still kind of debating on. Vinny gave me some suggestions based on something that he's gotten with his layout, so I may be making some changes up in there. So we'll see how that goes. I've also got the turntable up and running, and have begun to kind of stage the buildings around that. Since last update, I've got the office building in. Also putting a fuel storage set of fuel storage tanks here, and I've got the plumbing, so I put a spur in. Actually, the tanker cars will be able to come back, offload fuel for the fueling and sanding facility to be right in through here. I may throw a couple smaller tanks in here. I'm not quite sure yet. And then in this area here, I'm going to put in a sand facility. I'll probably put another spur in somewhere in this area somewhere where bottom dumps could come in, drop sand into a dryer to feed the fueling and sanding facility. So I've kind of got that together. The turntable went in relatively easy, and I'm pretty happy with it so far as it functions. So I'm going to probably get the rest of the roadbed down and then come back, and before I put these buildings in, there's some concrete that I want to put in around them for working areas down in here, and parking areas around the back of the building. So I'm probably going to do that before I get the building set in place. I just think it'll be easier not to have to work around those, so I'll get that done. I've also got the my power drawer fitted out. As you can see, I've got power supply back there in the corner, and plenty of room in the back to add on more as I need them. Super Chief boxes here, first boosters here. Actually, I'm running everything through the booster. I went ahead and put a surge protector in that everything will plug into here, and then back in here is the power supply for all the LED lighting. So that's kind of come together. Got all the Loconet cords made, and they're feeding over to a control panel. Loconet cords were relatively easy to make. I bought all the materials, Fry's Online, which is a large electronics supply company out here on the West Coast. I think I got 100 feet of cable, all the connectors. It was really cheap, for under 15 bucks. So you can't beat that. I'm also buying the 18 gauge wire. Again, I think 50 feet of it was like $4. So really good value. If you get a chance to go frys.com, take a look at some of the stuff they have there. It'd be well worth it. So I'm going to move around the other side, and I'll show you where the control panel is going to go, and some work I've done on that side. So stand by. Okay, so this is the bottom side of the control panel. Up on top here, eventually I'll have my controls for switching and track occupancy and all that will be up on top there. And then down below, and I put this on the outside just for ease of access. You know, if I need to fix something, I want to be able to get to it relatively quickly. And so I've kind of put everything here in one location. So here we have our main power in. This is the power coming off the power supply. And then up top here we have the inbound lines from the booster. Across the top I have 3 of the PM42s that are supplying our power and short protection down to the BDL 168s, and I have them set up, and each one of them will provide block detection to 16 different blocks. And so I have them set up across the bottom here, and so everything will wire into this area here, control for the turntable, and then across the bottom here eventually be the SC8Cs for the switch controls and signaling. So it's kind of come together. We've got power to the layout, and so we'll start once we get all the rest of the bed down and the last few knickknacks done. We'll be able to start laying track and power this baby up. So there you go. Little short video clip that I'm about to come up is some work that Union Pacific was doing on one of the crossings near us here in Elk Grove, just south of Sacramento. And I took some pictures of it. I liked it so much that somewhere on my layout, I'm going to depict this little scene that I saw, and it was kind of neat. All while they were doing all that work, they were still allowing trains to pass through the crossing, although very slow, but I think it'd be a nice feature. So there you go. That's our update. We'll see you on down the line.